Hey everyone, welcome to a video I am making, and this one is about dreams. Dreams are something that I have really some type of mystical experience with. Neglecting sleep as a whole, I don't really know why. Maybe it makes me feel like I'm in control of a life that I'm really not in control of. And when you fall asleep, everything that your mind has went through during the day appears there, and sometimes we just don't want to admit that who we are is who we are. Welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Enchantment, and today we're talking about dreams. My favorite dream are repetitive ones. My favorite dreams are also the ones where I go into a mystical world where things start flashing with strobe lights, and then ultimately a volcano randomly appears, aliens come to Earth and suck us up through a giant tentacle that slaps on the ground and goes through my entire community block. People are getting sucked up through there, the aliens are probing people, and they get thrown out with meteors hitting Earth. Now, it's a disgusting feat that we have to go through sometimes, and the aspect of dreams and what really makes me feel that it is a fantastic thing to have inside of life, and at the same time, the uncanny and the uncontrollable also is disturbing with that. And as comes everything good, also comes with something that is a little bit awful or bad, and that would be the idea that when you fall asleep, that period of that switching of falling and then going into a sleep where you'd wake up as a kid where you felt like you were falling literally because your body would just stop moving. I'm 28 years, 29 years, I'm 30 years, I'm getting old now. I still have these things happening. Just imagine waking up and you're 30 years old and you have to deal with a sleep paralysis demon sitting on your chest taking a big fat deuce. Now, these things are really complicated in the long-term sight, so to visualize that in a short term might make things a little bit easier. It's not something you want to have every single day. Going in the future, when you're 30, 40, 50 years old and you have these things happening, you start to feel insane. Now, those dreams are okay in the way that they make you feel like it is a part of life, and that no matter what happens, it's a part of life, the uncontrollable stuff. At the same time, I want to be in control. I don't want to have to fall asleep and have that demon taking a dump on my chest. I want to go out there and actually have some type of spiritual awakening. Now, there's dreams where I've had that, and in deep detail of an experience that I've had that really changed my life in a way was the idea that I was in what I would say is like a DMT type of trip, and I've never done any drugs like DMT or psychedelics or anything. Although I have that mind frame where you can go out and you can lift your body, you can do projection stuff with your spirit from your body. I've had that happen. It's very weird and it is uncanny. And also my two biggest dreams about that, I'll go over one. Maybe one day I'll share the other. The first one is I was this entity in the middle. I was the center, but also an inside out thing I can see from all directions. It was really odd, and I was in a 3D space like the one in the background that looked like that. And maybe it wasn't that messed up, but I've had dreams where you see fractals and stuff, and even just closing my eyes I can almost force and see them. Now, not everyone wants to be able to hallucinate when they just close their eyes immediately, but of course there are special people out there. I'm not saying special as in they're some type of hierarchy of entities that are just doing it better than the other person. But overall, really going out and having this thing happen to you is freaky, and it really turns the wheels in your brain. And the major dream that I had that sparked a lot of interest, and I'm just saying that there's that dream and then there's none other. There really is a lot others. And I was that inside out thing that was just looking at every direction. There were zombies and dead people with AIDS and the worst things coming at me. Shows really what I fear in life is the permanence and such coming at me. And life itself is scary because the afterlife, we never know what's going to happen. I think that's a big fear for many people, and it's also a narcissistic one as well too. Just dying and being afraid of it, because all your truths will come to be, and everything that you thought was real will be shattered in the end. And that's a scary thing to feel. No, I've actually felt that in person before, not just in a dream, in reality, like from a traumatic event, I would say, or realizing that there's like an unhinged trauma in life that just like goes at you and really tears and shatters that persona. So yeah, that's really what I was at. Yeah, there's like needles shooting out everywhere from these people like coming at me, and it was really messed up. They're like diseased and sick. Like, and at the same time, I feel like beauty in that. And I just sort of want to avoid stuff like that too, like feeling like I'm not in control, I guess. I don't know. And at the same time, I know that like I'm not in control anyways, and I'm in control to an extent, which is just like some type of really inside out fifth dimensional stuff. Dreams are so crazy. And I even had one with just a fun one with like strobe lights in the background. If you ever played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, there were these flashing lights in this game called Graffiti. You would play against other people. You would go out there and you'd skateboard and like grind stuff, and the one to like do kick flips and everything, and like, you know, get everything done would like have it change to their color, and it would flash from like blue and red consistently. And I've also had a dream where I was doing mushrooms, and I haven't like done that before. A really odd dream to have when you haven't really done it, and then you feel like maybe, just maybe, these things are already inside of us. We don't need to go out and experience these fucking acid trips and shit. We don't need that permanence. We already have enough of that as is. Like, our baggage is immense. The bags under my eyes are immense. They're so heavy, like they're almost bigger than the balls that I have inside of me. They're strong. They're heavy. I'm lifting them every day, and that's just a weight that I am carrying every single day. Same with everyone else in the world. No different, and not necessarily the same, but yeah, I guess I'm a little bit the same. Just a little bit different. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. If you haven't had a really messed up dream and you want to have one, maybe try eating some hot sauce and dipping it in mayonnaise and some other weird shit, and then maybe you'll have like some type of hallucinogenic dream one day. Yeah, I've had some weird dreams. I've had like astral projection dreams and stuff like that. I've seen some weird stuff. I've had some weird stuff happen to me, like spiritually. Not just like for me, like it was other things going around, and spirits are around us. They watch you. And yeah, that's about it for today's video. But yeah, share a story that you've had. I love hearing about it. Comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos. It makes me feel good if you haven't already. It'll make my day go faster. I have a day off, and then I'm going back to work in the snowstorm. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.